Hi, this is Dr. Janet Hull, and I've got a video for you about what to expect when you detox. You know, removing toxins is a commitment. You just can't do it for a few days and then stop. You really need to commit the time needed to remove the toxins for as long as it takes. And remember, these toxins didn't come in overnight, so you're not going to get rid of them overnight. That might be a little discouraging, and I don't want to discourage you, but it's reality. And I think that when you're doing a detoxification, the most important thing to know is the reality. All right. So I think I've made my point that it's important to follow the detox program until completion. Now, how long is completion? Well, when I do a hair analysis on you, I look at your degree of toxins and I look at your levels of nutrients. And then I study your health history and I try to put together how long I think it's going to take to get the metals out, depending upon the specific weight of the metals. For example, arsenic and aluminum are easier to get out because they're lighter metals than lead or mercury, which are heavier metals, and the mercury in particularly will seep down due to gravity into the cracks and crevices in your bones and your joints. So it does take a lot longer to get mercury out. Okay, here's some keys to detoxing. When you metabolize toxins, which means you're stirring them up to remove them, they must completely excrete. If you stop detoxing too soon, the metals can redeposit inside of your body. Due to gravity, they'll just drop right down when you've stopped, and this will slow your detox progress. So take detoxing seriously and commit to the time detoxing may take. Now, how can you tell if it's working? Well, once you stir up toxins that have been sitting in your body and not moving around, once you stir those up, you might initially feel worse. And headaches are a very, very common side effect. If you are successfully detoxing, you're going to feel the toxins moving around in your body. So that means that the symptoms might get worse for a short period of time. Let me tell you, a lot of people have stopped the detox because once they started feeling worse, and they thought that the detox was making them worse. This might be the case in some situations, but generally, if your symptoms start getting worse shortly after you've started a detox, this is a confirmation that your detox is working and you're lifting these heavy metals, food chemicals like aspartame or sucralose. You're lifting these chemicals up and moving them out of your body. And yes, you can feel it. Signs of success. This is what you want to look for. Don't panic if you react to the detox, which we just went over. Pay attention to your detox reactions. Now, this is real important. Toxins typically concentrate where your health symptoms are the strongest. So if you're having skin issues, let's say you've got a microorganism underneath your skin, and you start to detox, and all of a sudden your skin starts erupting. Okay, don't look at that like, oh, it's making it worse. Look at that as you are metabolizing and excreting the toxins. When health symptoms appear quickly when detoxing, you are removing the toxins and beginning to excrete them. Congratulations, this is awesome. Alrighty, now, there are exceptions. If you're experiencing pain, an unusual pain, stop the detoxing because it's blocking something, it's getting in the way of a nerve. This is something that you do need to pay attention to. So there's my disclaimer, and there is really, really good information for you to remember if it's unusual pain. Now, if you've been getting headaches from like drinking diet colas, and your headaches get worse, okay, that's not unusual pain. But if you're detoxing and all of a sudden you get pain in your bowels that you hadn't had, that's something that you need to look at. It's very common to expect flu-like symptoms when you detox. So when you begin a detox program and you start beginning to feel like you have the flu, treat your body like you have the flu. And that means take a few days off work, get plenty of rest, and drink plenty of water. And don't stop detoxing. You need to ride this out, let your body just rest, and the symptoms will typically be gone within 72 hours or 3 days. It's very important to drink plenty of water when you're detoxing because this flushes the toxins all the way out of the kidneys. Your toxins on their way out are going to deposit in the bladder and then they're going to deposit in the kidneys. So you need to make sure that you flush these organs out of these toxins. If you have toxins within you, they're in your tissues, they're in your organs, and many toxins get into the brain, you will probably experience reactions. Here's some of the more common reactions. Headaches, which we just mentioned. You can have skin breakouts, constipation as they're beginning to impact your intestines. You're going to have a body odor. I've had painters detoxing tell me that they smell like they've been in the bar and they weren't drinking. It was the chemicals that they use as a paint contractor. They could smell them as they were coming out of their body. You're going to experience an increase in energy once you get over any flu-like symptoms. You're going to start sleeping better because you're going to be dropping into deeper REM. You'll experience weight loss, hair and nail growth. Your vision can improve. Your moods won't swing quite as often and you won't be as emotional. And you're going to experience an overall increase in well-being. Hey, once the bad reactions stop, the good reactions take their place. Sounds like a plan to me. Remember, detoxing is a lifelong commitment to maintaining health. And when removing toxins that are at the root of any health concerns, you can prevent future toxic exposure by identifying what metals are inside of you. Detoxing takes time. It takes energy. It takes faith and a positive attitude. But let me tell you what, it's worth it. If you want more information about detoxing, go to my website, janethull.com, because I provide for you a free copy of my ebook about detoxing, 10 Steps to Detoxification. I really want to help you guys stay on a road of health and wellness, and detoxing periodically throughout the remainder of your life is a very, very wise thing to do. Thank you very much. Stay healthy.